Hello, what's up? What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we got the Maryland Terrapins. This team is in the Big Ten. Been in the Big Ten for about a decade now. They used to be in the ACC, and they used to be a power, I think. They won one national championship back in 1953. The rest of the Big Ten looks like this. Illinois comes in at 82 overall. Was thinking about doing the Illinois Dynasty. Indiana, also 82 overall with 80 overall offense, 78 overall defense. Iowa, beast on defense. Offense could use some work, but they're 87 overall. Then you got Michigan, 88 overall. Defending national champions, no need to touch them. Michigan State, very interesting program here, 80 overall. Minnesota at 82 overall, 78 overall offense, 78 overall defense. Nebraska, 84 overall, starting to get back to maybe being a contender, possibly maybe a couple of years away from being a true contender. Northwestern, 80 overall. Then you got the Buckeyes, the Ohio State University, 93 overall, ranked number 2 in the nation. Oregon, a new Big Ten member at 93 overall. Penn State, 88 overall. So the Big Ten is nothing to sleep on. Purdue is 82 overall. I'm going to get to Maryland in a second. Rutgers also 82 overall, 76 offense, 82 defense. UCLA 82 overall, 83 offense, 76 defense. Not done. USC, top 25 team, 87 overall, 83 offense, 86 defense. Washington went to the Natty last year, lost a bunch of guys because the coach is now at Alabama, but they're still 82 overall. Wisconsin, 87 overall. And then you got the Maryland Terrapins, 79 overall with a 70 overall offense and an 80 overall defense. So we got some work to do. Our work is cut out for us. This team has not even sniffed a Big Ten title. I think the last time they won a conference championship was way back in the day when they were still in the ACC. And I believe they faced Florida and Rex Grossman in like the Fiesta Bowl or Orange Bowl or something like that. So there's a Les Miles. You might as well get a Les Dawkins out there. Now this team has not won 10 games in over 2 decades. So 10 wins is definitely the benchmark for us, but I'm not saying this year. I'm not even saying next year. But obviously 10 wins and being in the Big Ten might propel us to the college football playoff. So hopefully 2004 will not be a rough year for us. 2005 hopefully will be a better year for us. Ruben Hippolyte, inside linebacker. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. If I am not, please forgive me and please let me know how to say it in the comment section below. He's a senior, 6 foot, 232 pounds. He looks to be a beast. I'm looking forward to not using him, only user my defensive backs. But you can see physical traits, hammer, wrap up, and aftershock. He's a beast, one of the best middle linebackers in the Big Ten. Our running back, Roman Hempe, a sophomore, 6 foot, 208 pounds. He's a shifty back. Not the most powerful back at 208, but he is a very, very shifty back. Want to get him out in space. As far as my scheme goes, I want to be a run-first team. Obviously, in college football, everybody uses the spread. I was thinking about bringing the triple option to Maryland, but I was like, that's just too crazy. So we will be a run-first, but a spread them out, 2 tight end, 2 backs type of a scheme for more times than not. Sidestep is his physical ability, no mental abilities for our first 2 guys. This is our cornerback, Jalen Husky Jr. 6'1", not Husky Jr., but he is a junior. 6 foot 188 pounds. He is not afraid to come up and tackle you. And that's something that you're going to need going up against these Big Ten running backs. So jammer, blanket coverage, but again, he's not afraid to come up and wrap you up and put you down. Billy Edwards Jr. is our quarterback. He is a junior. He's from Springfield, VA, 6 foot, 219 pounds, field general, but he also has 83 speed. All of our quarterbacks can run, especially Jaden Soiree, 87 overall, 71 overall, but 87 overall speed. I would love to have a package for him moving forward if that's something that we can do. But we do not want to forgo the passing game. We're not going to run the ball like 1,000 times. We're still going to open things up. We have 2 deep threat style receivers. All right, we got Prather right there, and then Felton, 83 overall. Both of them 89 speed, 91 speed respectively, and they both got deep threats. Tight ends are decent. Wade in the game play now. He is the second string guy, but Husbands, he looks pretty good. He has 90 overall catching, so I'm probably going to look to redshirt Wade for this season. He has some good size at 6'2", 226 pounds. But I'm going to go with Husbands. They're all sophomores. The other two are redshirt sophomores. Our center, one of our best offensive linemen, going along with our right tackle. He has option shield. He has quick drop, which is good. And then he has, what's that, double shield, outside shield, excuse me. Defense could use some work. Obviously, we do have some talent out there, but we do need some work. Free safeties and strong safeties are the guys I'm probably going to be using. I want my mistakes to be magnified. On offense, you throw a pick, you got bad reads, that's magnified. On defense, you miss a tackle, take a bad angle, blow a coverage, that's going to be magnified. So I like playing with the safeties so that my mistakes are even bigger than what they might be if I'm just playing that defensive end or middle linebacker, which I don't like to use versus a computer. I think middle linebacker versus a computer is a little cheesy if you ask me. So we started recruiting. This guy, he is a bust. However, if you are a 3-star bust, that means you're probably more of a 2-star talent, which at Maryland is not great, but you know, we're kind of the bottom feeders of the Big Ten. So we will get some decent talent, but it might not work out for us. Now, Les Dawkins, his pipeline is South Carolina. We could have did Florida, Central Florida. We could have had some beasts like in Texas, but nah, we're going to try to keep it somewhat realistic, having a smaller pool of guys in the Maryland area, the Virginia area. PA is a recruiting hotspot for Maryland as well, but for the most part, it's really the DC area. So we do get our first verbal commit. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. So we are a technician. That's our coaching style. But then our offensive coordinator, he is the recruiting master. He is a great recruit, elite recruiter. And then our defensive coordinator is a great, I believe he is a motivator. I want to say that that's his trait. So yes, master, motivator, master, elite recruiter, and then your boy Les Dawkins is a technician out there. And we will get our schemes right. First things first, though, we will be using the spread option playbook. It's a generic playbook. I'm thinking that Penn State's playbook I might mess with. I'm thinking about some other schools like, yeah, Penn State, Alabama. I think they kind of run schemes that I would probably like to get into. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens moving forward for the first playbook of the game or of the season versus our first opponent, which is UConn. We will be using a spread option look, and we will be using a 3-3-5 look, which will give us a bunch of nickels, also have some extra safeties on the field from time to time. In the 0 week, you had Florida State take on Georgia Tech. Florida State getting the W. Patrick Payton, 3 sacks, 2 tackles, 2 TFLs, and Georgia Tech only 9 yards rushing. Their triple option days are donezo. But now, it's time for our game. In the rain, week number 1, it's Maryland, it's UConn. Back in the day, this would have been a fantastic college basketball matchup, but now it's a Saturday showcase. We got Big Ten. What's UConn in? Is UConn in? I think they're independent now, right? I think UConn's independent. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, let's jump right into the action. So UConn will get the football first, and I'm excited for this game. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. So we send this one deep, and they're going to return this one up to about the 25-yard line. There goes head coach Les Dawkins. Nick Evers, 6'3", 200 pounds, sophomore, 75 overall, 77 speed, 92 throw power. They're going to run the ball with Cam Edwards, and there goes Husky coming up from his cornerback spot to lay the lumber. Now that pass underneath is going to be hauled in, and that pass will be caught, but shy of the first down by TJ Sheffield. So now here comes Billy Edwards Jr. to lead the offense. Going to run that read option. He's going to keep it, and he's going to make a man miss. I did not know he had a juke move like that in his arsenal, but that was pretty good. Now we're going to set up a screen pass. Hempy. He gets loose. He's going to make people miss with that sidestep ability, and that's going to be a first down for the Terrapins. First down and 10. Up the gut. Little trap play out of the gun. Ran perfectly. The blocking was good. And that's a first down for number 24. He will be the lead back. We also have McDonald to back him up. He's a senior to back up this sophomore who could be a phenom in the Big Ten. Bell's a little bit shaken up. Hopefully it's not too serious. Third down and 2 going downfield. That pass caught in traffic. You cannot defend Caden Prather. 11 personnel out there, out of the gun. Edwards Jr. looking to throw. Going to drop this one underneath. Caught by Knotts. And that's going to be a Terrapin first down. Now we're going to speed option to the left side. We pitch it to Hemby. Touchdown, Maryland. That will be a Jeopardy question. Who scored the first touchdown in the dynasty of the Maryland Terrapins on Coach Dawkins? Just let me know. Or just remember it. I'm telling you it will be. This kick return going to get all the way up to about the 25-yard line. Now they're going to run the ball, and that's going to be a gain of 2. They send a man in motion. They fake the jet sweep. They get the ball to Cam Edwards, able to weave through traffic and pick up a first down. Looking downfield is Edwards. He's going to drop that thing off, and that pass will be caught. That's a first down. They get the ball to Edwards again. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another, and takes a big hit. Husky laying the lumber. Again, he's only 188 pounds at cornerback, but he's not afraid to stick his nose up in there. Edwards up the gut for a first down, and that's going to bring the first quarter to an end. Maryland is up by 7. UConn has the football, and they are marching. They have time of possession on their side, but the score is all about Maryland so far. Edwards looking downfield, throws it. That pass caught, and that's going to be a chain mover. Second down and 5. Now we get a pass rush going. Big time sack right there, and that is what we want to see. Get after the quarterback. Fuller, the senior defensive end, just power rush right through 2 offensive linemen for the sack. Third down and 12 to the end zone, and that's going to be thrown out the back of the end zone. Fourth down and 12. Send out the kick team. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Maryland's going to take the field up by 4. 7-3 is the score out of the gun. 2 tight ends to the right, 2 receivers to the left. We're going to throw it, and it hits the offensive lineman in the back of the head. Now you fake the run here, looking downfield, and we're going to get sacked again. So we do want to make sure we get our receivers involved, but we want to run the ball with Hempy, who's the star. We're going to give it to him on a screen pass, and he's able to pick up 22 in the first down. Give this man a chance to make something happen, and make something happen he does. UConn didn't know what to do on that play. Roman Hempy on a little screen pass, needed 19, and he got about 23. Got a great block right there, turns the corner, and then he's just looking to break ankles, making everybody look silly out there in the secondary. That's a first down for the Terrapins. First down and 10. Run the ball with Hempy, breaks the tackle. Gets away from another. Gets away again. Look at the broken ankles on the field. 30 down to the UConn 27-yard line. My man has magic in his ankles. Whatever he can do, or whatever you think he can do, he could probably do a little bit better than that. 37 yards and made it look effortless down to the UConn 27. Second down and 10 now from the 16 out of the gun. Edwards to the end zone, intercepted by Cross. Not a very good decision to put the ball there. Not a very good pass either. And Cross walks away with the INT. So UConn takes back over. Second down and 9. They give the ball to Cam Edwards. Gets all the way up to the 18-yard line. Move those chains. Second down and 9. Looking downfield is Evers. Evers going to throw this one into double coverage. And they make a play on the football. It was intended for Buckman. But good play by our secondary. They drop it off underneath. Huge hit laid upon the receiver coming across the middle. And that's going to result in incompletion, and we take over. We fake the run. Looking downfield. Going to throw this one. And it's going to be caught. Move those chains. I wasn't quite sure the football was going to get there, but it did, and Knotts makes the catch. Looking downfield here, taking a shot deep. And that pass is off of the hands of the receiver. That would have been a huge reception there. Now we're going to run the ball on second down and 10. Hempy up the gut. First down at the UConn 29-yard line. Quick little screen pass to him. And again he gets loose. And again he's breaking ankles. Breaks another tackle and finally forced out of bounds. Touchdown saving stop there. Now it's third down and goal. Edwards going to run it inside the 5. Dives and they throw a flag. And I believe Cross is going to get penalized for roughing or unnecessary roughness. I mean, he was diving out of bounds. Wasn't quite out of bounds. And maybe that's a questionable call, but we're going to capitalize on it anyway. Right up the gut with Edwards. Touchdown, Maryland. And we're going to take a 14-3 lead. So sometimes the calls will go your way. Right there, they definitely did. On the kick return, good blocking, good return. And this one gets all the way up to the 44-yard line. First down and 10. Nick Evers throws it. That pass caught. A bullet snagged by Sheffield. And UConn's going to burn a timeout. They have 2 left. This pass to the sideline caught Sheffield again. And that's going to be a chain mover. Looking downfield, and we're going to get the sack. Big-time pass rush. And now UConn's backed up. Third down and 18 from the 26. They drop it off underneath the coverage. It's going to be caught. And it's going to be a first down. Move those chains on third and long. Third and goal, we get a good pass rush, and we force an incompletion. And now they got to set up for a field goal. The kick is on its way, and the kick is no good. That was a gimme, but there's no gimmies in college football 25. So that's going to do it for the first half of play. Hempy had himself a first half to remember 8 carries, 78 yards, averaging 9.8 yards a carry, and he has a touchdown. Not only that, he also has a couple of receptions in the spring game. So he's probably up over 100 yards total offense so far as we start the second half of play. So here we go from inside our own 5 up to the 10 to the 15. Decent blocking, but we won't get past the 20-yard line. Maryland comes out in the pistol. We fake the run, and then the pass protection breaks down. We hold on to the ball too long. They get a strip sack, and they recover the fumble at the 4. First and goal. Edwards up the gut, and Cam Edwards gets thrown across the goal line. Touchdown, UConn. And now the game plan says go for 2. Try to make it a 3-point game, and that's exactly what's going to happen as they connect on the 2-point conversion. 14-11 is now the score. First down and 10. Going to go to the air again, and again we're going to go down. Another sack. And now it's third down and 19. Corner route. Looking downfield. That pass caught. Caden Prather. Bye-bye. Broke a couple of tackles, and he got busy. Big play ability, to say the least. We got to get these receivers involved. Maybe the playbook we picked wasn't the best, but I want to come up with a dynamic scheme for this offense that's kind of my own. And again, we're going to open things up, look at different playbooks, because the spread option, I don't know if it's the right one for us. But that play right there was very, very good. And of course, Hempy is a dog in the backfield, so we're learning our team just a little bit. That pass going to be caught, and that pass will take them up to about the 27-yard line, gain of 6. Now they're going to throw it underneath, and Hippolyte is out there just laying the lumber. They're going to run the ball here, up the gut, and that's going to be a first down as they pick up a first down by their heads over chinny chin chin. Second down and 8. Quick pass, caught by Buckman, and he's going to work his way upfield. Third down and inches, they give it to Cam Edwards, and our defense can't get off the field on third down. First down and 10. Quick pass, caught on a slant route. First down, no, gain of 9 for TJ. Now they're going to run the ball, and look at Rosa weaving through traffic for a first down. Second down and 7 for the 27. They're going to give it to Edwards. Breaks a tackle, running hard between the tackles for a first down. UConn inside the red zone. That pass caught by Rosa, and that's going to be a chain mover. To the back of the end zone. Touchdown, UConn. Lewis Hanson. And now they're going to go for the regular PAT, and we hit them. And I heard that running in or roughing the kicker is a little bit excessive in this game. But right there was the first one. They will kick the ball off from their own 50-yard line. From the 50-yard line, I should say. We share it in football. It's not theirs. It's not ours. We run the ball here. We go backwards. We're going to run the ball again. No play fake, and the protection breaks down. Yet again, another sack for UConn. And now we are backed up to start the fourth quarter. The third quarter comes to an end with Maryland on top. But UConn, you could say, has all the momentum. It's been a battle of the running backs, and Hempy has only had 3 carries, in this second half. So got to get him more involved, to say the least. And then the protection breaks down the third time. Off of the edge is Simon, and that's going to result in a sack that ends the drive. Quick pass, caught. Going to go out of bounds after a gain of around 6. Third down and 4. Quick pass, caught by Victor Rosa. He is more there, I guess, receiving back. Makes another play there. They throw it underneath. That pass caught. Big hit by Husky yet again. Third down and 3. Going to the end zone, and that was too easy. Touchdown, TJ Sheffield. And now we're losing for the first time today. We're going to go up the gut with Hempy. Got to feed this man, feed him, and feed him some more. Looking downfield, we're going to throw it to our tight end, Howard. And Howard makes the catch, and that right there is going to be a first down. The tight end makes his first reception of the ball game. Looking downfield, going to throw this one up top. And it's going to be dropped by Howard. It was put on the money, but we couldn't secure the bag. Now we're going to run the ball. And there goes Hempy breaking ankles yet again. Dragged down at midfield. Gain of 7. Going to go to the air here. That pass caught by Howard, but stopped just shy. So 4th and 1, we're going to go for it. We got McDonald, not Hempy, but McDonald gets the carry. He's going to pick it up by the hands of a chinny chin chin. I'm not quite sure he did, but they're not going to challenge it. So 1st down and 10. Going to throw it underneath. That pass caught. Hempy is loose. Has us inside the 25 down to the UConn 23. Wide receiver screen. That pass hauled in. And the blocking was good. The speed, the run after the catch was excellent. And that's going to be a first down. So 1st and go from the 9. Looking downfield, is going to be intercepted by Cross again. His 2nd interception inside our red zone. And that could be all she wrote. We do have all 3 timeouts. 3rd down and 8. They're going to throw it, and that pass is broken up. So we should get the football back with around a minute to go. We still have all 3 timeouts. 1st down and 10 at our own 44-yard line. Looking downfield, going to throw it over the middle. That pass caught, and that's a first down. Prather is an absolute monster out there. Looking downfield, and that pass was jumped by the corner. Not a very good ball, and it's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time today. That's Demon Brenson with the pick. They run the ball with Edwards. We shut him down. We got to burn 2 timeouts. We still have 1 timeout left. And we should get the ball back with around 30 seconds, maybe 25 seconds, depending on the return. So the punt is on the way. There's a flag down. It should be roughing. And that should be all she wrote. The UConn Huskies come to Maryland and get a win over a Big Ten team in the Maryland Terrapins. So we definitely got to figure out our scheme, get that concrete. I'm going to hit practice mode again, figure out which playbooks I want to use, because obviously I don't want to go traditional spread like your Oregons, even though they're more of a, I know back in the day with Chip Kelly was more of a run first, so maybe Ohio State might be a good playbook to use. I'm thinking Alabama might have some good plays. I play with these teams and play now and stuff like that. To get my feet wet before I started a dynasty, but I still want to kind of hammer down what playbook I'm going to use. Hempy is a beast. We got away from him like I'm Kyle Shanahan getting away from the running game in the 3rd quarter. I'm sorry, it happened, even to the best of us. But yeah, we got to figure something out there. Got to get our receivers involved too. Got to put the ball up more times than we did, but obviously in the right times. At the right times, we got to get these guys involved. Although I do want option-style quarterbacks. I want dual-threat quarterbacks. I don't think a heavy option look is what we're looking for here. We do want to spread things out, but I'm thinking maybe the power spread as a generic playbook for next week might work until I kind of get something down concrete with a regular playbook, because you do get more plays if you use a school's playbook than a generic playbook. Like spread, or like power spread, or spread option, or run and shoot, or any other offense that's out there. So yeah, gotta figure things out. But game 1 is in the books. We definitely had our chances to win those games. I probably, if I do tweak anything, it may be protection for us, but I don't want to tweak anything just yet. I will remove roughing the kicker as a call, but running into the kicker I still want. If it happens, it happens. If it's a 5-yard penalty, it gives them a first down, so be it. But I do think personal foul penalties are so debilitating that I'm going to just tweak that a little. I'm going to just turn that off, because I've heard other guys say that they're going to turn that off as well. But so far, I love this game. I don't really find too many things wrong with it. So, hey, I'm excited for game 2, which will be versus Michigan State. So it only gets harder moving forward. But that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that this is the best of the day. Peace, love. High sauce.